If the Dolphins decide to pull the trigger on bringing Tim Patrick aboard, they'd be making a calculated bet, one that could pay off big time if things go right. Patrick might be coming off 2 serious injuries, but he's shown resilience before. Let's not forget, this is a guy who wasn't even drafted, yet he clawed his way into the league and became a legitimate weapon for Denver. That kind of tenacity is exactly what the Dolphins could use right now, especially with so many question marks hanging over their wide receiver core. But of course, it's not just about grabbing any healthy receiver off the market. The Dolphins need someone who can seamlessly fit into their system, someone who can quickly build chemistry with Tua and thrive in an offense that's already geared towards the speed and explosiveness of Hill and Waddle. Patrick's game isn't just about raw speed, it's about route running precision, strong hands, and the ability to make tough catches in traffic. He could be the reliable third option that this offense has been craving for years. That said, there's still some risk involved. The Dolphins have to ask themselves if Patrick's body can hold up after 2 major injuries. Can he really stay healthy through the grind of a full NFL season? And if he can, how quickly can he get up to speed with the playbook and the demands of Miami's offense? These are the questions that need to be answered before any moves are made. But if the Dolphins feel confident in their medical staff and Patrick's ability to bounce back, then this could be a savvy addition. Even if Patrick doesn't immediately return to his old form, having him in the rotation could take some pressure off Hill and Waddle. It would give the Dolphins more flexibility, allowing them to mix up their formations and keep defenses guessing. Imagine an offense where defenses can't just double-team Hill or Waddle because they've got to worry about Patrick sneaking in behind them. It opens up so many possibilities for head coach Mike McDaniel and defensive coordinator Frank Smith to get creative with their play calling. Another angle to consider is how adding Patrick could impact the locker room. This is a Dolphins team that's been building a culture of resilience and toughness under McDaniel. Bringing in a guy like Patrick, who's had to fight for everything he's got in the league, could reinforce that mentality. He's someone who knows what it's like to overcome adversity, and that's the kind of energy that can be contagious. For a team that's looking to make a deep playoff run, having players with that mindset is crucial. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Dolphins have some decisions to make, and they've got to weigh all the factors before pulling the trigger on any deal. They're in a position where they don't necessarily need to take a huge gamble, but sometimes those calculated risks are what separate the good teams from the great ones. The Dolphins have been knocking on the door of greatness, and maybe, just maybe, a move like this is what pushes them through. The clock is ticking, though. The cut-down deadline is looming, and the Dolphins will have to act fast if they want to scoop up any potential free agents before other teams do. It's a high-stakes game, and the Dolphins are right in the middle of it.